Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing the top 5 comic book moments of the week. So we go 5 to 1. And obviously, in the comments below, let me know what your favorite moments were. And at the end of the video, you'll have a chance to be featured on this show. So let's go into number 5 this week, and that is the death of Mr. Fantastic, the Fantastic Four issue 40. This was definitely something I didn't see coming. You know, we have his new power of seeing what the Watchers see, and then you kind of drop that bombshell at the end where Mr. Fantastic's like, yeah, I have 3 days to live. So obviously, will it be a story of that we won't have Mr. Fantastic for a while, or will it be a story of how do we save Mr. Fantastic? So I'm curious to see where this one's gonna go. Obviously, we've seen this with other Fantastic Four members. It's not the first time there's been a possible death of the Fantastic Four, but I'm curious to see how that's gonna shake up the family dynamic. Moving on to number 4, which is Odin sacrifices himself for Thor. So speaking of deaths, this one seems a bit more permanent, where they have been teasing that there was going to be a Thor character that is very important to the franchise that is going to die and affect the rest of the story. And it was going to be revealed in this issue. So it looks like it's going to be Odin. And honestly, I didn't see that one coming. I think I should have, but I think emotionally that's such an interesting character to have missing for a little while. I'm sure Odin will come back in some shape or form, but this was a really good way for his arc to go full circle, and he has a really special moment with his son in this issue and talking him up a bit. So I'm curious to see how this will affect Thor as a king as well. You know, what type of king will he be without his father and without being in his shadow, and how will the rest of the world be affected? Because he wasn't always a great guy. So, you know, I think there's going to be some confusing emotions in that regard. So moving on to number 3, which is from Crowded Volume 3, and this is the reveal that Charlie actually started her own Reapr campaign. So this book's about this girl who has an app called Reapr that is targeting her, and she has a hit on her head. So she goes to another app called Defend and gets a bodyguard to try to help her not die, and that's pretty much what the whole series is about. And in this one, it's revealed, you know, there's always this question of, well, who did this? Why do people hate you? And it really is the idea that she didn't like herself, and she forgot about it. And I just thought it was a really great reveal. I didn't expect it, and I thought that was like, oh, of course, that's kind of what happened. And I thought it was a bigger story about mental health, and it was a good twist. Speaking of Crowded, my number 2 pick is actually from the same book, and that is that Defend character, so the bodyguard, you know, there's some romance between her and our main character. And I'm glad that by the end of this book, they actually don't end up together. They're still very good friends. They end up together with people that seem to be a bit more healthier. And yeah, I actually really like that, because I did not see it coming either. I was like, oh, that's a really cute ending. That's a great way to wrap up the book. So that is my second favorite moment. Now moving on to my first favorite moment, and that is MJ, Black Cat, and Peter teaming up. I really enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Man issue 89, and something that came out of the one shot of that Black Cat and MJ book is just this interesting friendship between Black Cat and MJ, and one that you didn't expect to be such a big part of the book. So I'm glad that they utilized that with Peter's return, and it's not Peter saying, oh, I could do this all on my own. He's actually taking the support of Black Cat and MJ supporting Black Cat as well, and just them being a team, and I thought that worked really well. So that is my favorite moment of the week. Let me know in the comments below, what were your favorite comic book moments of the week, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks, guys. Bye.